Pleasure to see you as always, and thanks for tuning in. So, I'm going to start doing a little late night PulseChain radio. Yeah, because you guys are excited. You know what's coming. Yeah, that's right. That's why you're tuning in for your host, Top Gun. I am not a financial advisor. I do moon math, but I am here for entertainment. Help jitter those delayed gratification, help alleviate those delayed gratification jitters. Yeah. So, that's right. I'm here for you tonight. That's right. Oh, wait. That's the laugh one, I think. Yeah. We even got sound effects. That's how much I care about my audience. I can't believe you guys love me. You really, really, really love me. Well, either way, you've tuned in. You enjoy the content I'm bringing. I can't believe someone compared my videos to a TED Talk. That was pretty flattering, I got to admit. So, at this point, what are we here for tonight? Well, here, do my controls. I can only do one thing at a time. Unfortunately, I'm the producer. I'm not. He is. Him. Yeah, me. We split the task. So anyways, this way you guys can hear me. The audio is good here. If I speak into it, I know I'm clear and loud. But PulseChain, that's what brings us here. PulseChain, PulseX, Hex, all those lovely Richard Hart things that we're going to look into on PulseChain Radio. We're excited for them. We know they're coming soon because it's true. This guy is making people rich. If you've caught the boat, if you've got the jazz. And it's still not too late, just in case you missed the sacrifice to make your political statement for the freedom of movement. You still have a chance to market buy in, folks. That's right. PulseChain is coming soon. You will be able to market buy early adopters and holders. That's who holds the cards in the crypto game. That's who makes the money. That's who makes the riches. Why do I care? Because I'm a Canadian and I want my Zambo. That's right. Zambo. Oh, good. It's showing up this time. Sorry for the delay there. I just had to actually check because I was a little embarrassed last time. I'm like, I need to see the Zambo. Zambo. I want my Zambo. But alas, my Zambo did not display on the screen, and I felt like I had lost. Wait. There we go. Now you can see me. And alas, my Lambo did not display on the screen, and I was lost. So, not Lambo, Zambo. We hate Lambos in this channel. PulseChain Radio does not support When Lambo. We're all about When Zambo. That's right. So thanks for tuning in for a little bit of Canadian humor up here. I like to keep it interesting. I like to keep it fresh. So, what's the deal? What's the jazz? Well, I keep bugging people. Do you have a plan? Because I have a plan. And, rather than stare at my blank screen, why don't we bring up something at least semi-interesting? Oh, and just to prove I've been paying attention, try and beef up my game. Over here. Look. See? Right here. This is the Hex Price. I know I'm pointing at it. It's rising. Oh, so slightly. Rise. Rise. Rise, oh Hex prices. Rise. Well, it's not doing anything yet. But doesn't mean I have to stop trying or hoping. A guy can dream. But alas, dreams are not enough. I've lived a life on those, and they didn't get me much of anywhere. So I finally started using my brain. I started applying some math to some actual skills. I kind of wasted a whole bunch of time just for some background. In the 90s, I got myself all prepared to be a computer programmer. I watched a movie about hackers, and it was really cool. And of course, they got hot chicks, and I was, I got to be one of those. I got into it, and well, actually, apparently, I did figure out how to use Cain and Abel to packet sniff and allegedly crack Wi-Fi networks. But it didn't make me very popular with anyone, I'll say, except for the funny guys with the black bags that like to kidnap you and warn you. So anyway, programming, I got into computer tech support. I never applied myself. It's like, who cares? What does it matter? I didn't put the interest into doing my own research, trying to figure out what's the best course of action? I just kind of went where the waves took me. Now, funny enough, there is a certain thing about going along with life. Opportunities present themselves when you're ready. If you found my channel and you clicked on it and you're learning something tonight, maybe you're getting lucky. Maybe there's something here that brought you in the same way that I got lucky and found this. Because I was sitting there trying to change my life, trying to live a better life, and trying to actually focus for my retirement, for my future. What I'm going to do when the games are rigged. What can you do when the markets, the system, inflation, it's all set up to rob you. It's all set up to trick you in, take your money, pump and dump, make you a debt slave. Ooh, that sounds so scary. It sounds so negative. We don't want to go negative on this channel, do we, folks? No, we want to go positive because you're here and you found PulseChain. You found Hex. You found Richard Hart. And heck, you found Top Gun with his crazy moon math and numbers. So what's that mean for you? Well, basically, PulseChain, that's the way I see it, Richard Hart is recreating the World Bank digitally and better. Oh no, watch out for the FCC. That might wake them up. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Or no, what's that? Rock-a-bye, baby, on the treetop. That's right. Go to sleep, the FCC. You're having a bad dream. And the FCC's back in a coma. Don't worry, if they actually wake up, they're tasked to actually tackle climate change. It means they have to go play with a thermometer before they can check your financials. And when you can ask the senator that appointed them, go look it up, Google it. It's a thing. I wouldn't lie to you. I don't need to. Reality is entertaining enough. So anyways, folks, what that means for us is we're building a whole new ecosystem, digitally insulated, no way to be manipulated. And we're early adopters. We're early founders. Those are people that make money in crypto. I've shown the charts before, and I've gone into it. Look into hex.com. Go ahead, type it in. Look into hex.com. I dare you. Go away. Leave my channel. Go type it in. Well, at least type it in when you're done. You guys aren't good at taking instructions. I told you to go away before, and you don't. You hit like and you hit subscribe. I said don't do it. I don't need the attention. So, yeah, if you look into hex.com, you'll see that every network has done well, comparably well to Ethereum. So that means in their launch, from the start price, they've easily done 100 to 1,000x in their first 1,000 days. That's pretty impressive. But something interesting these networks did, they all launched bare, empty, vast nothingness. Yeah, hold on. Do I have a vast nothingness? Judges, do we have a vast nothingness? That is not a vast nothingness. All right. Well, that's as close as we get on this show. Technical difficulties. All right. So, basically, they launched empty. Field of Dreams, you build it, they shall come. And the devs did come, and they built more. And then the people came, and they played. So funny enough, well, build it bigger, build it better. Build it faster, fork it, fork all of it, fork Uniswap, fork Ethereum, integrate it all in layer 1. Oh, wow. That's never been done. People don't realize that's never been done. All alone, that power move, although some networks have tried to be faster, some networks have tried different architecture, they've tried to be more green. Nobody has tried launching fully equipped as far as I know. So that should give a boost to what this can do. Put it on the top line of network production. If you want to go to lookintohex.com after this and just cancel out all the assets and just look at Ethereum, look at Solana, look at B&B, look at the networks. Check them out. Do your research. I am not a financial advisor. So when you do that and you see that I'm not kidding around here when I talk about from the sale price, from the day one price, they easily do 100 to 1,000x. And this should be on the 1000X side of things within that. But where do we add an even larger advantage with all this? The free airdrop. Woo! Wow. That copy, that alone has never been tried. All the assets, all the volume already trading, all the functionality. It's launching completely built. That's insane. It's going to hit the ground running, driving. It's going to launch and take off winning the race. So I can't actually say what it'll do because I think it'll do better than any asset has so far in crypto. I think it'll just go, surprise, just maybe. And you got in on it, or you're about to, because the sale's coming to market soon. Everyone wants to know, when is PulseChain? When's Zambo? Well, what if it was as soon as 4 weeks? Are you ready? Do you have a plan? If it was May 15th? May 15th works good for my schedule. But you know what? I'm going to go as far as to say May 1st. May 1st works really good for my schedule. Do you have a plan? Are you ready for May 1st? So that you can hop in the market and get your pulse if you missed out. Do you have your plan? Apparently Pulse is going to be on a major exchange. It's going to be available right away. Now, not right away. PulseChain is launching completely barren for 48 hours. But after that, I believe that it'll probably be appearing. Now, trading in and getting it yourself will always be better than a central exchange. Central exchange will do spot fees, overhead, just little things to skim on top. It'll give you ease of access, though. Let you get in without too much fighting or slippage or any of that. So, for an easy play, going to get it at that main exchange, keeping your eyes open, that might be the play for you. Now, perhaps you want to get in and do this yourself. How are you going to do that yourself? Well, if you want in before the bridge, before the exchanges, how are you going to do that? Swing trading gets you wrecked. Don't do it. Here's how. So, when you figure out the asset you want to use, I would personally recommend Hex. Simply because we know the liquidity is there. We know it's a good market, but a lot of people will be thinking the same thing. So we may notice very quickly those ratios start to slip. In which case, may not be such a favorable trade, but it'll be a dependable, reliable one. You'll know you'll be able to make it. You try some other strategies like holding a USDC for your copy. Well, that could be deactivated in 3 seconds as soon as mainnet launches, and all of a sudden it's useless before you can even hit the trade button. That doesn't sound very reliable. No matter what, you get an ERC20, you get a copy on the main network, and no matter what asset you choose, there's risks. So what's my plan? Choose my asset, choose my double, and whatever the starting ratio is, other people are going to be trying to do this too, so it's just going to get worse. The price is going to go up relatively, ratio speaking wise. I'm just, as soon as it launches, gonna take my asset and trade it for Pulse. That's simple. Grab some Pulse, because I missed some Pulse. Keep some PX. Make sure I'm set up. I've got my PulseX. That's my plan. That's my play. Grab a little bit of Pulse right as soon as mainnet launches. Do that with my clone copy of my ERC20. Just a little bit. And then I'm going to sit and I'm going to wait 48 hours. I'm going to watch the trading, the chaos, the ratios. And then when the bridge opens up, I'm going to bridge in assets. At that point, I can buy any asset I want and bridge it in depending on what liquidity is there. And I can be watching for those 48 hours to see what liquidity is provided. And I'll be doing videos about those. Don't worry. When mainnet launches, I'll be all over YouTube. I'm probably even live stream then. Might even live stream sooner, but I doubt it. I'll definitely live stream for you when we get to that time when mainnet is live. So at that point, the first 48 hours, use my clone, grab a little pulse, sit and wait. As soon as the bridge is open, bridge in my assets, grab a little more pulse. If the prices are good, maybe PulseX. At that point, prices will appear when the bridge opens. Trading will be a lot less complicated. Things will get simple because you'll be able to see what your assets are worth. It won't be such a blind trading game. And I've shown the math in my previous videos. Basically, you take the ratio Hex is worth. One coin of Hex is worth so much Ethereum. Or one coin of Ethereum is worth so much Hex. All right, you figure it out one way or another. Hex, how much is one Hex worth in Ethereum? Figure that one out. Once you have, remember that Ethereum or Pulse is going to be 1.2 to 1.4 million times more abundant. So you take that amount of Ethereum and you times it. It'll be a decimal. Like one coin of Hex is worth 0.00 whatever Ethereum. You times that, and suddenly, right now, the price where it's at, the system snapshot, I'm not sure, somewhere around 50 tokens of Pulse for one Hex is what it should look like. You do the math. You pull up on a calculator. Go ahead, find the ratio and do it, because this is what you need to know to be able to tell, hey, this is what the starting ratio was. This is what the price is kind of going to be. This gives you an idea what ratios, like how much should I be trying to scoop up or look for if you really, really care what the good opportunities are. Start to learn those ratios, learn your fractions, or don't play the game because you get wrecked. I'm not even going to play the game. I'm hopping in, I'm doing my move, and I'm sitting back, strapping in, and enjoying the roller coaster move or roller coaster ride. Then 48 hours later, when the bridge opens, I make my next move. I click everything I need, then cold storage, sit back, and wait till Christmas. That's my plan. I have it. I'm ready. If PulseChain launched tomorrow, I'd be ready. Now, all this talk, everybody's 4 weeks, 2 months, actually finally broken for the length of time. I got a feeling, folks. I got a good feeling. Good feeling. Can you feel it? Can you feel it, folks? Ah, man, I'm trying to do this here. There we go. Can you feel it, folks? Can you feel it? Yeah. Can you feel it? That's right. I got that feeling that PulseChain's coming. I think it's going to be a lot sooner than everyone expects. Because everybody's expecting a long time now. It's usually how things go. It's never how you expect it, right? So May 1st, that works really good for my schedule. Heck, tomorrow even works well for my schedule. Who knows, but can you smell that? Come on, can you smell that? It smells like opportunity. It does smell like opportunity. Because I feel it. I feel it. Can you feel it? PulseChain's around the corner. It really is. They're just released new sacrifice totals. The 19 version today's. Again, they're looking almost completely done. The chatter around the water cooler, so to speak, for the devs, is they're starting to feel a little confident themselves. Seems to be speeding up their idea of how fast it could be ready. That's got me excited. Doesn't have you excited. PulseChain could be, who knows, this weekend, next week. Do you have a plan? Have you gone in and gone to PulseChain.com? That's not PulseChain.com. Oh yeah, I can sit back and do this stuff. I keep forgetting I've set up remote controls. This fancy wireless keyboard from 20 years ago. It still works. So, PulseChain.com. Now from PulseChain. Funny enough, actually. Yeah, why not? I'm going to show you guys properly. So the faucet, that may or may not exist. It may only give one coin. It may not even exist at all when mainnet launches. It might be able to just pump out one coin a day for a little while. You never know. Just a little bit to bank with. Could be there, but it might not be. So what if it's not that little faucet, just in case you missed on PulseChain? How are you going to get it? I'll talk about that. I'll talk about it in a moment. But trading, PulseX, that's the URL you're really going to want. It's not going to say V2B. It may say mainnet. May just say app.pulsex.com. No point for a suffix like that. And there's the bridge. It's that simple. Click on the bridge. This is what the bridge looks like. You can send from PulseChain to Ethereum or Ethereum to PulseChain. It's that simple. You change your direction. So obviously we're going to be trying to get in. Unless you wackos just want to get out some of your free money for whatever reason instead of trading it for really good assets and staying in. I don't know why you wouldn't hold it. You know, everybody gone and done told you. Shoulda hold it. Hold. It's that simple. Get a good asset and hold it. There is nothing more to play in this game. You get in, choose your assets. So, all right. If we want to go ETH, we can go to wrapped ETH. Look at that. Look at that. It's that simple. You can pull in whatever asset you're holding and bridge it in. So it should still relatively have the same value within PulseChain. And you can use that. This will open up 48 hours after launch. But it won't be open right away. The faucet may not be, but PulseX will. That's where we started. App.PulseX. If you haven't played with it, you really should go and play with it. Switch network. Look at that. It automatically wants to connect. I trust Richard Hart. You can go ahead. That contract can access my wallet anytime. So, yeah, I can get in and I can swap. I can go to the info and I can look at the trading. I can look at the values. I can compare those ratios and do some math. Figure some things out. Be really nice. I'll be monitoring this very closely. And I've done some various videos on how to use that. It's all right. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys something else. Please do not gamble. Please do not gamble. All right, freepulse.io. Now they are bringing something new and interesting to the scene as far as I'm concerned, because they're trying to bring a chat like howtopulse.com. So freepulse.com, with them, I'm going to be using a dummy wallet. I mean, they've got a dev from Richard Hart's team. It's just, it seems a little too good to be true. Why not insulate? Again, funny enough, I'm using a dummy wallet here, so I don't care. This is all great. We'll sign on in. We'll say I'm human. Buses. This bus is what we're looking for today. It does look like it's buses, not the trains. Verify. Did I get all the buses? Oh, look, what's this? It's a random lottery. All right. I just got a random number. Claim up to whatever pulse per hour. Cool. So now they got website, Twitter, Telegram. Check ranking because they're starting their own token, their own tokenomics. But they're going to have, free lottery where you can win so much pulse. And then you can go to withdrawal. You don't have to play any of the games. You can just go to withdrawal and you can withdraw max. Hit withdrawal like that. Boom. And just like that, should appear in my MetaMask. Of course, hitting that button, this is still the beta test. It may not actually work, considering nothing else asked me to click. But that's where you can go scoop up some free pulse if the faucet isn't working. It is freepulse.io. Just don't play the games there. They're a faucet, but they may also add some socialness. If you want to learn more about Pulse, or you guys have been asking me, where can we find your math? How to Pulse. Oh, I forgot the two. How to Pulse.com. Boom. This is where my math will be available, probably under their tools. Sack prices, a whole bunch of other things. They've been doing a lot of work trying to help this community. So, howtopulse.com. definitely find the information you need there, and then you might find my math. No expectation of the work of others. They've been pretty busy, and they have their own things coming, so when they get a chance, they'll show you. So those are the things that you should really need to know. How to access, have a plan, be ready, keep your eyes open. PulseChain is coming, folks. It is. It really is. It's going to be Pulse before you know it. So, anyways, I try to only bring content when I have something to say, and mostly I just wanted to check in, and you guys, leave some comments if you want me to do this regularly. Also, you guys love it when I do this. Let's go over the PulseX price. Dun, 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 since you've made it all its way to the end. And my trolling days are over. I did correct the spelling. No more troll games here. So, right now, I have this thing pretty much set. Liquidity pool, larger. Sell-off was matched to the price damage. And I ramped up the percentage that was actually being traded on here. So why did I ramp up the percentage being traded? Well, honestly, looking at the testnet numbers, realizing how much activities there have been and how many people don't give a crap, that haven't even gone to play, that don't even know yet, I really actually think that there's no reason we aren't going to do 50% worth of Uniswap, or even closer, even a little bit larger, like 75%. I'm starting to get very bullish on the numbers, thinking about what could possibly happen. And in this case, because you guys probably can't see too well, I wanted to capture everything, but you can't always have your cake and eat it too. Now you guys can see the fields for the 1-year forecast and the 5-year forecast, except, man, yeah, I can't see the whole sheet this way. This did not work the way I hoped. Somebody asked me to zoom in one point because I can't see. It's not clear. I tried. I really, really tried. Unfortunately, yeah, that's probably just right above my window. Maybe that makes it a little clearer when I take the warning off. Please pay attention to the warning. This is not financial advice. These projections also do not include outside market interest or inside sale pressure. So, to talk about it for a moment, yeah, I do see with PulseX an initial sell-off. There are some people that want to use it to get Pulse, don't realize how valuable the PulseX is, and they will trade it off. Boo-hoo, they will cry later about it. But their misfortune will be my gain. It'll get scooped up quickly, because I do believe that, just for a moment, take out the buyback and burn. Look at Uniswap, and it did a 300x, I believe, for its token in the first year, and it didn't even have a buyback and burn. Didn't have some of the functionality that this has. It did a 300x all by itself. All by itself. All by itself. This is added pressure. So that means that looks kind of small to me for what I think it really could do. And the 5 years, what really gets my attention, I'm not going to call these out anymore because everybody gets way too excited. I refuse to be known as a price guy. Tune into Liquid Loans YouTube on Thursday while we discuss price. So, life's not without its irony. So basically, talking about it, there's a lot of network users already. Metcalfe's law is not a joke. A lot of adoption is coming. I've crunched some more numbers. I have some more ideas, but I don't even want to share them at this point. I'm done sharing the advanced stuff because you guys won't even get it. You're just like, what? And all of it could be wrong. Simply put enough, the price will go up, and this is beyond conservative because the market, I believe, will buy more than this. I believe this asset's going up anyway, and then you add the buyback and burn. That's right. I'm calling a good year for PulseX. I can't wait for the launch. Because, yeah, I'm going to go on record right now on my channel and say, wouldn't it be nice, guys, if we get at least a 100x in the first year out of PulseChain? And we actually saw a full 1000x in the first year in PulseX. Wouldn't that be incredible? Even just a 500x and a 100x with Pulse. Oh, getting excited thinking about it. So excited. So excited. I just can't fight it. I want to be crazy. Oh, I messed that up. There we go. That's all I was trying to do. Alright, so I've had some fun with my sound effects. I even dressed up for you. I went over some PulseX prices. I talked about my plan. And you know what? I'm going to come back tomorrow night and probably do the same content. Why? Well, this is going to annoy my subscribers. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Depends on how tired I am, how beat up I am from work. But I'm going to start doing this a little more often as I smell Pulse coming. That's why I've had so many videos coming. I'm getting excited. Why? Oh, yeah. Something else I forgot to gloat about. My theory with Netflix, my thesis. So, guess what? Market went up. What does that mean? Netflix earnings must have come out and were good. I know that, and I don't even have to go read the earnings because I can see the market. The market reacted favorably. The dollar started to come down, and the market started to go up, and Bitcoin started to get dragged up, and so did Ethereum. You can see that on my screen. Right there, folks. Like, right there, and then up just a little bit. Or, wait. My bad. Right there. Yeah, right above my head. See, Ethereum, and Hex, and Bitcoin. So, as you can see, now they reset according to my clock there on the screen where it says it's 10:46. 9 p.m. is when the new day starts. And, Hex is coming up. Even though Bitcoin and Ethereum look like they're correcting a little bit, they'll get some more action tomorrow. Don't worry. And you see how close we are to that green line. You see how close we are. Should we zoom in, folks? I've had this pretty zoomed out on a macro. I should probably even reconstitute what I believe is the bottom at this point, because this looks so frightening. I really don't think the price is getting below 10.5 cents, folks. So this is going to break out this week. I'm thinking maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but probably the next day or Friday. This is going to break out into the next price channel. We're going to see another pump run, a little bounce off this, depending on what the news is like, depending on where PulseChain's at. We might just start our run and break out of it. But pain could come, could take longer. It is what it is. But we're very close on this. And since the market's going up, we're cutting into the next price channel. Which in itself, people waiting for dollar hex doesn't seem too exciting. But this is basically the last chance for a discount. This area here. And this might not even last as long as my mouse is going. Because I'm circling. Well, look at this. May, yeah. Is that May 4th? May 5th? So I'm circling the next 2 weeks as the last chance, possibly this last week. It's the last chance. Discount on Hex before it starts pumping with excitement. Ooh. So yes, I'm hoping this has made you guys very entertained. I've done many voices for you. I've brought you in and think might do live stream soon. Take the questions. So I wondered, you guys might not take me so seriously if I do a whole bunch of accents, but I do love doing quite a different accent. No. See, I'm not sure what accents you guys are really ready for, because, I mean, if I talk to you about eating a haggis or doing a good caper toast, you're not going to know what I'm talking about. Louisiana drawl. Or Texas. You know, I can get a voice that's a little bit down there. So I'll say there's a few different voices I can do. I hope that's giving you some entertainment for the evening, folks. Might do my next show completely in one voice. Just get a little cozy in there and let it rip. I do want to be taken a little bit seriously, but life's too short to be taken too seriously. You gotta live it up with a little bit of humor. Take life too seriously and you'll never make it out alive. So that's Top Gun's opinions tonight for Pulse and Pulse News. Hope you're ready with your plan. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to find me on Top Gun Crypto School, I believe is my channel, and on Telegram and Twitter. That's Top Gun Hex 80 at Twitter. Hope you can find me. Hope you can check it out. Don't hit link. Don't hit subscribe. Don't go to my channels. You know what? Yeah, you're better if I reverse psychology. Just hand lead you like that. Also, don't zip up your flies. Don't wash your hands. Don't go to sleep regularly. Don't eat healthy. And don't hold your assets. Hopefully this reverse psychology thing works, or a whole bunch of people are going to blame me for crap lifestyle changes. Oh well, it is what it is. Thanks for tuning in, folks.